What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video. Today, I'll be doing my 2024 NASCAR Xfinity Series winner predictions. I'm going to go through every single race and tell you I think will win each of these races. So anyways, let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. The 2024 NASCAR Xfinity Series season will kick off at Daytona International Speedway. The last time we ran here for the opener, we saw Austin Hill pick up his first win of 2023 in a very crazy wreck that took place on the last lap. The driver picking to win at Daytona International Speedway is once again going to be Austin Hill. Look, Austin Hill is probably the best super speedway driver in the NASCAR Xfinity Series field. He's won a lot of super speedway races in his NASCAR Xfinity Series career, and I think that will lead to him getting quite a few potential Xfinity Series wins at super speedways in 2024, including at Daytona International Speedway. After race at Daytona, we'll be headed to Atlanta Motor Speedway for the second race of 2024 as the spring race moves to a little bit earlier in the year. The last time we ran this race in the spring, I believe the win came for Austin Hill once again. The driver I'm picking to win at Atlanta Motor Speedway is once again going to be Austin Hill. Austin Hill's won a couple races in the Xfinity Series at Atlanta Motor Speedway on the Super Speedway style track, and I think he'll once again go to victory lane as a start the year off by going back-to-back and getting back-to-back victories in the 2024 NASCAR Xfinity Series season. After race Atlanta Motor Speedway, headed to the west and racing at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. This race in the spring was last year won on a last lap pass by Austin Hill. The driver who I'm going to be picking to win this race in 2024 is going to be Chandler Smith. Chandler Smith has been historically very, very good at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. He's shown a lot of pace and speed at this racetrack. Should have won this race in 2023. Got passed on the last lap like I've already mentioned. And he's driving for Joe Gibbs Racing, who's been extremely dominant at Las Vegas over the years. I think that this will be a massive deal for Chandler Smith as he get his first of many wins in the NASCAR Xfinity Series in 2024. After a race at Las Vegas, we'll be headed to Phoenix International Raceway. The last time we raced here in the spring, Sammy Smith picked up his first and only victory of 2023. The driver who I'm picking to win this time around, though, at Phoenix International Speedway is going to be Justin Allgaier. Justin Allgaier historically has been really good at this track. He won here in 2016 or 2017, won the fall race in 2019. I think he's got another victory or two at this racetrack in his career. I think Justin Allgaier is getting another win at Phoenix. He's really great at this racetrack and will get another win and get his first win of 2024 at Phoenix International Raceway. After a race at Phoenix, we'll be headed to Circuit of the Americas. The last time we ran at Dakota, we saw a really good battle between AJ Allmendinger and William Byron, where we saw AJ Allmendinger get the victory. This time around, the driver I'm picking to win at Circuit of the Americas is once again going to be AJ Allmendinger. AJ Allmendinger is the best road course racer in the NASCAR Xfinity Series going into this season. He's back in the Xfinity Series on a full-time basis, and I think he'll get his first win of 2023 at a road course and pick up the win at the Circuit of the Americas. After races Circuit Americas, we'll have about a week off for Easter, and then we'll be headed to Richmond Raceway. The last time we ran at Richmond, we saw Chandler Smith pick up his first and only win of 2023 in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. The driver who I'm picking this time around to win at Richmond International Speedway is going to be Aric Almirola. Yeah, you heard me right. Aric Almirola is back in the NASCAR Xfinity Series and will run a select number of races in 2024. And I think he'll be driving in this car if I'm not mistaken. Aric Almirola historically in his NASCAR Cup Series career ran very well at this racetrack, and I think that is going to lead him going to victory lane in 2024 at this racetrack. I think that Aric Almirola, with the experience he has, will be able to pick up the win in the victory here in 2024. After a race at Richmond, we'll be headed to Martinsville Speedway. The last time we ran a spring race here, we saw John Henry Nemechek burn the tires down. That's who won the spring race here last year. The driver I'm picking this time around, though, at Martinsville Speedway is going to be Sam Mayer. Sam Mayer's been pretty good at this track throughout his career. He's had a lot of good pace and speed. He's had some pretty solid finishes here at Martinsville Speedway in the few years he's been in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. I think this will be first of a couple wins for him in 2024. I think Sam Mayer will be able to go out there and get the victory at Martinsville Speedway. After a race in Martinsville, we'll be headed to Texas Motor Speedway as this race moves a little bit earlier in the year. Last time we ran here, we saw John Hunter Nemechek pick up the victory here. The driver who I'm picking to win this time around at Texas Motor Speedway is once again going to be John Hunter Nemechek. John Hunter is expected to run about 10 to 12 NASCAR Xfinity Series races in 2024. And I think this will be one of the races that he enters in that number 20 car. I think John Hunter, with the experience he has as well, how good he's been here, he's won a couple times. I think that John Hunter for sure will be able to pick up his first victory in the Xfinity Series and his only win in the Xfinity Series in 2024 at Texas Motor Speedway. After a race at Texas, we'll be headed to Talladega Super Speedway. The last time we were in this race, we saw a very chaotic race with a lot of flips and a lot of crashes, and Jeb Burton picked up the victory. The driver I'm picking to win this time, though, at Talladega Super Speedway is going to be, shockingly, Riley Herbst. Riley Herbst is probably a little bit of a surprise for a lot of people, but I think Riley Herbst is going to be pretty good here at Talladega. He's gotten better super speed racing over the course of the last couple years, and I think that will lead to Riley Herbst being able to go to victory lane and get the win overall. I think the 9018s brought some good horsepower. They're good at super speedways. I think Riley Herbst will be able to go to victory lane for the second time in his NASCAR Xfinity Series career. After a race at Talladega, we'll be headed to Dover International Speedway. The last time we ran there, Ryan Truex picked up his first career NASCAR Xfinity Series victory. And you'd probably be thinking I'm picking him to win there. I'm not picking Ryan Truex to win. The driver who I'm picking to win at Dover International Speedway is Chandler Smith. I think Chandler Smith will get a second win here, and the reason being is because JGR and Joe Gibbs Racing in general have historically been amazing and very, very good at this racetrack. So I think that is going to lead to Chandler Smith getting his second win of 2024, and I think that will lead to that number 81 car going to victory lane here. After a race at Dover, we'll be headed to Darlington Raceway for the throwback weekend. The last time we ran here, we saw Kyle Larson finally get his first win at Darlington Raceway in a great photo finish with John Hunter Nemechek. This time around, the driver I'm picking to win at Darlington Raceway is going to be Sheldon Creed. Sheldon Creed has historically been very, very good at this racetrack. He almost won this race in 2022 in the fall and has had great speed in both races in 2023 as well. And also got a couple truck wins here. I think this is going to be where Sheldon Creed will get his first career NASCAR Xfinity Series victory and get his first win in the 2024 NASCAR Xfinity Series season. After a race at Darlington, we'll be headed to Charlotte for the Memorial Day weekend. The last time we ran this race, Justin Allgaier got his first win of 2023. This time around, the driver I'm picking to win at Charlotte Motor Speedway is going to be Cole Custer. Cole Custer has been solid at Charlotte throughout his career. I don't think he's ever won at this racetrack, but he's shown a lot of pace and a lot of speed at this racetrack. And we know that SHR's mile and a half program was really good near the end of the 2023 season. So I think that is going to lead to Cole Custer getting his first of a couple victories in 2024 with the 00 team and getting the victory. After a race to Charlotte, we'll be headed to Portland International Speedway, while the Cup and Truck Series will be at Gateway International Raceway. The last time we ran here, Cole Custer got his first win of 2023. The driver who I'm picking to win this time, though, has actually won at Portland back in 2022, and that, of course, is AJ Allmendinger. AJ Allmendinger, I think, is going to get a second win of 2024 this time around at this racetrack. We know AJ Allmendinger is a really great road course racer, won here in Champ Car, and also, like I said, won this race in 2022. I think he gets the win at Portland this time around, though, in 2024. After a race at Portland, we're headed back to another road course, and that is at Sonoma Raceway, which was the first time the Xfinity Series had ever raced here. That last year, of course, was won by Eric Almirola. This time around, the driver I'm picking to win at Sonoma Raceway is actually going to be Sam Mayer. I think Sam Mayer gets a second win of 2024 at this track because Sam Mayer has historically been really good at road courses and also won a couple road course races near the end of 2023. I think Sam Mayer is going to get it done and will get another victory and bring the win home at Sonoma Raceway, which I believe would be his sixth career victory if he was to get it done. I'm going with Sam Mayer to get the victory. After we race at Sonoma, we'll be headed to Iowa Speedway, which will be the first time that NASCAR has been back at Iowa for Xfinity since 2019. That win came for Chase Briscoe. The driver who I'm picking to win at Iowa Speedway is a driver who actually is from the Iowa area, I think in the Des Moines area, Sammy Smith. I think Sammy Smith is going to get his first of a couple of victories in 2024 here. I think he ran here really well in the NASCAR, in the ARCA series, I should say. I think he won a race here, as a matter of fact, in ARCA. And Sammy Smith's been really good on short ovals as well. I think Sammy Smith will be able to get it done and get a victory this time around, and will be able to win the return of Iowa Speedway for the NASCAR Xfinity series at this racetrack in the 2024 season. After a race at Iowa Speedway, we'll be headed to New Hampshire Motor Speedway. The last time we ran here, I can't remember exactly who won this race. I think it might have been John Hunter Nemechek who won. The driver who I'm picking to win this time around, though, at New Hampshire Motor Speedway is actually driving the same car that John Hunter Nemechek won in, but it's a different driver. That is Eric Almirola. Eric Almirola has been very, very good at this racetrack throughout his career. Got his third and final NASCAR Cup Series victory here, and has had a lot of top fives and a lot of top tens in the NASCAR Cup Series at this racetrack. So therefore, I think we're going to see Eric Almirola be able to go to victory lane and get it done this time around at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. After a race in New Hampshire, we'll be headed to Nashville Super Speedway. The last time we ran here, we saw AJ Allmendinger hold up hard-charging Chandler Smith and Riley Herbst to be able to pick up his second victory of the 2023 Xfinity Series season. The driver who I'm picking this time around to win at Nashville is going to be a driver I just mentioned a second ago who was in the winning battle, and that is Riley Herbst. I think Riley Herbst is going to get a second and final win of 2024 here at Nashville Super Speedway. Riley's been really good at this track the last couple years, had a chance to win this race in 2022 and 2023, and I think this time around you're going to be able to see Riley Herbst get his second win of 2024 as he continues to show improvement and get his first multi-win year of his NASCAR Xfinity Series career. After a race in Nashville, we'll be headed to the Chicago Street Course. This race was a major farce and a disaster for the Xfinity Series as Cole Custer led every lap and the race didn't even make it to halfway. This time around, they're going to be able to make it to halfway, and I think they're going to get the race all the way in. And the driver I'm picking to win the Chicago Street Course is going to be Shane Van Gisbergen. Shane Van Gisbergen is going to be running the full NASCAR Xfinity Series season in 2024, and I think he's going to be a really big threat to win this race, considering he won the race in the Cup Series in 2023. I think that Shane Van Gisbergen, with how fast the call cars have been at the road courses, I think Shane Van Gisbergen is going to win the Chicago Street Course in the year 2024. After a race at the Chicago Street Course, we'll be headed to Pocono International Speedway. The last time we ran here, Junior Motorsports dominated, but Austin was able to steal the win and steal the victory. This time around, the driver who I'm picking to win at Pocono National Speedway is a driver who's won here before in the Truck Series, and this might shock a lot of people, Brandon Jones. You heard me right. I think Brandon Jones is going to win here. The 9 car won here back in 2022, and Brandon Jones showed a lot of improvement throughout the 2023 season near the end of the year. So therefore, I think that you will see Brandon Jones be able to get the victory and get it done and go to victory lane in 2024. For the first time since 2022 in the spring race at Martinsville, I'm going Brandon Jones to pick up the win. After a race at Pocono, we'll be headed to Indianapolis Motor Speedway on the oval for the first time since 2020 for the Xfinity. Actually, for the first time since I think 2018 or 2019 for the Xfinity Series. This last time, of course, I think was owned by Kyle Busch, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't exactly remember. This time around, though, the driver I'm picking to win is going to be Cole Custer. Cole Custer will get a second win of 2024 here. Look, Cole Custer ran pretty well here back in 2018 and was one of the fastest cars out on the racetrack. I think that is going to lead him getting a really good car. We know that SHR's got really good cars on the higher horsepower ovals, and I think that will lead to Cole Custer getting his second win of the 2024 season here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway at the Brickyard. After a race in Indianapolis, we'll be headed to Michigan International Speedway. The last time we ran here, I believe John Hunter Nemechek got another victory in the number 20 car. This time around, though, the driver who I'm picking to win at Michigan International Speedway is going to be Justin Allgaier. Justin Allgaier has historically been pretty good at Michigan International Speedway. Nearly won this race in 2021 and nearly won the race in 2022 as well. He's never won here at this racetrack, but I think finally, after a long time of waiting and wanting to get that win, I think that Justin Allgaier will finally be able to win at Michigan International Speedway for the first time in his Xfinity Series career. After a race in Michigan, we'll be headed to Daytona International Speedway. The last time ran here at Daytona, Justin Allgaier beat Sheldon Creed in a photo finish. This time around, though, the driver who I'm going to be picking to win here at Daytona International Speedway is going to be Austin Hill. I think Austin Hill is going to get his third and final win of the 2024 season at Daytona International Speedway. Austin Hill, best super speedway driver in the field, no question about that. We know that RCR's got a really good super speedway program. I think Jesse Love's going to be able to help Austin Hill out in a pretty big way in 2024. I think Austin Hill has a great season and will be able to win here at Daytona International Speedway. After a race at Daytona, we'll be headed to Darlington Raceway. The last time we ran here in the fall race, Denny Hamlin was able to go on and win this race. After, I think, dominating or leading quite a few laps, he was able to go to victory lane. This time around, the driver picking to win Darlington is once again Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin always enters this race, and I think he's going to be able to go and win this race. Denny Hamlin, very, very good at this racetrack. Won a lot of Xfinity Series races in his career at this racetrack. So I think that leads Denny Hamlin entering the race. I think he's going to be the only driver as of now who I think will be a Cup driver winning. I think Denny Hamlin goes to victory lane at this racetrack in 2024. After a race at Darlington, we'll be headed to Atlanta Motor Speedway for the second time. Last time, I think John Ermichek was able to win the summer race in 2024. This time around at Atlanta Motor Speedway, the driver who I'm picking to win is going to be AJ Allmendinger. I think AJ will get his third or fourth win of the 2024 season in that number 16 car. He's going to have, I believe, this upcoming season, Coleman Presley as a spotter. Coleman is one of the best spotters in the garage. So therefore, I think it will lead to AJ Allmendinger having a good year on super speedways and getting his first of a couple super speedway victories in 2024. After a race at Atlanta, we'll be headed to Watkins Glen for the second to last road course race of 2024. The last time we ran here, we saw Sam Mayer pick up a victory here in 2023, holding off Sheldon Creed and also getting into beef with Ty Gibbs. This time around, the driver picking to win at Watkins Glen is going to once again be Sam Mayer. Sam Mayer has been really good here in his NASCAR Xfinity Series career in the few times he's ran here. And like I mentioned, he is the defending winner of this race. I think that is going to lead Sam Mayer to having a very solid and really good year. And I think he for sure will go to victory lane at Watkins Glen International Speedway. And I think he will go to victory lane this time around in the 2024 Xfinity Series season at Watkins Glen. After a race at Watkins Glen, we'll be headed to Bristol Motor Speedway for the final race of the regular season. The last time we ran here, I believe we saw Justin Allgaier pick up the victory and announce a contract extension with Junior Motorsports. This time around, the driver picking to win at Bristol Motor Speedway is going to be Chandler Smith. Chandler Smith won his first career Truck Series race here, and he's been pretty good here in the Xfinity Series in the last year or two that he's ran here. I think that Chandler Smith with JGR as well, how good they've been here, I think this is going to lead that number 81 team to victory lane, and I think he will get his third victory of 2024 at the Bristol Motor Speedway. After a race at Bristol Motor Speedway, we'll be headed to Kansas to kick off the playoffs. Last time we ran here at Kansas, we saw John Hermanchek pick up the victory and won by like 6 or 7 seconds at the end of the day. This time around, the driver picking to win at Kansas Motor Speedway is going to be Sheldon Creed. I actually looked up Sheldon Creed's stats coming in this event, and last time he ran here, he finished in third. Yes, he had some issues, I think, with Sammy Smith that nearly cost him a shot to make the playoffs, but I think that Sheldon Creed is going to go to victory lane. He is very, very good at tracks like this, shows a lot of pace and speed. I think he's going to victory lane at Kansas. I think Joe Gibbs has been good here, and this will be his second and final win of the 2024 NASCAR Xfinity Series season. After a race at Kansas, we'll be headed to Talladega Super Speedway. The last time we ran here in the fall race, which actually they didn't run this fall race in 2023, Allmendinger actually won this race in 2022 in a photo finish. This time around, the driver picking to win is actually also going to be AJ Allmendinger. AJ Allmendinger is very, very good at Talladega, and I already mentioned this a little bit ago, but Coleman Presley is going to be his spotter. So I think that he is going to go to victory lane, and I think that AJ Allmendinger and the number 16 team, with the help from Coleman Presley, I think they're going to victory lane here into the 2024 Xfinity Series season. I think it'll be a big win for him here at Talladega. After a race at Talladega, we'll be headed to Charlotte Roval to decide who will get into the round of 8. The last time we ran here, Sam Mayer picked up a very clutch victory in this event after a not-so-good race at Texas Motor Speedway. This time around, the driver I'm picking to win at the Charlotte Roval is going to be SVG, also known as Shane Van Gisbergen. I originally said a couple days ago that SVG was going to be my pick to win an oval, but I don't think he actually is going to win an oval. I think the Charlotte Roval is where he's going to win. He actually tested here to get some experience for the Chicago Street Course, and apparently he did really well in the test. And we all know how good Kaulig Racing's road course program generally has been. So therefore, I think that is going to lead to Shane Van Gisbergen being able to score the win and the victory and get a second and final victory of the 2024 NASCAR Xfinity Series season. And now we begin with the round of 8, which of course will start off at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. The driver who I'm picking to win this time around, because the fall race, I believe the last time we ran here was won by, I can't remember who exactly won. It was Riley Herbst got his first career victory, as a matter of fact. It won't be Riley Herbst who I'm picking to win. The driver I'm picking to win is Chandler Smith for the second time in a row. And just like Riley Herbst in 2023, I think he's going to dominate and pull out about a 10 to 11 second lead. I think Chandler Smith's going to dominate this race. We know how strong Joe Gibbs Racing is at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and I think that will lead to Chandler Smith having an amazing and a great time, and will lock his way into the Championship 4 with what will be his 4th and final win of the season. I'm going with Chandler Smith to get the victory at Las Vegas Motor Speedway in 2024 and sweep both Vegas races. After a race at Las Vegas, we'll be headed to Homestead Miami Speedway. The last time we ran here, Cole Custer dominated the event, but unfortunately had a tire go down near the end of the race, and Sam Mayer stuck in and stole the victory from him. This time around, the driver I'm picking to win at Homestead Miami Speedway is actually going to be Cole Custer. I think Cole Custer is going to get a second win at this racetrack. He's always been really good at this racetrack in the NASCAR Xfinity Series, has always ran up front and won quite a few races. So therefore, I'm going to think that we're going to see Cole Custer get it done and lock his way to the Championship 4 with his 3rd and final win of the 2024 season. I'm going with Cole Custer to pick up the win and the victory. And finally, let's head to Martinsville Speedway. The last time we ran the Martinsville fall race, they decided to get in the Championship 4. Started off great, very chaotic near the end, kind of turned into a demolition derby near the end of the race. That, of course, I believe was won by Justin Allgaier. And they also had the RCR feud that took place. This time around, the driver I'm picking to win is going to be a driver who probably should have won this race and dominated the early portion of the fall race, and that was Sammy Smith. Sammy Smith, I think, will get a second and final win. Now, I think he'll be eliminated from playoff contentions. I think he's going to get eliminated in the round of 12, unfortunately. But I think Sammy Smith gets a second win and will end the year off on a very big high. We know Junior Motorsports historically is really, really great at Martinsville. In the 4 years we've ran here, they've always been up front in contention. I think that leads to Sammy Smith having a good, solid year and winning at Martinsville. And finally, we get to Phoenix for the championship race. Last year's championship went to Cole Custer. Got the championship by winning the race and getting his 3rd win of 2023. This time around, the driver I'm picking to win is going to win the championship, and I am going to be picking AJ Allmendinger to not only win the race, but the championship in 2024. He is my championship pick. AJ, I think, is a favorite going into the season right now. He's a really good road course racer, really good at these types of tracks. I know AJ's been hit or miss at Phoenix, but Kaulig has been working on their Phoenix kind of cars that they've been using, so I think that he will do much better, and I think AJ Allmendinger will not only win at Phoenix, but I think he, like I said, will be your 2024 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion. I think he gets it done in 2024. So, those are my 2024 NASCAR Xfinity Series race winner predictions. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, notifications on, so if I win a video, it does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support on Patreon as well. Links go below that, and comment your thoughts below on today's video. What are your 2024 NASCAR Xfinity Series winner predictions? Let me know yours in the comments below. I've got another video dropping later today on the channel. Then tomorrow you're going to have a NASCAR news video most likely dropping on the channel. Tuesday we'll have something special most likely dropping. And then Wednesday there might be another news video dropping on the channel. Got a lot of great content dropping as we're 3 weeks away from the start of the season. And I cannot wait for you guys to check it all out. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.